Welcome to a special segment of Art and About UG called At a Glance, specially designed for that art lover on the go. In honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, we spoke with Kaspa about his recently concluded exhibition, Tamed Emotions. Thank you for joining us, Kaspa, on this special edition of Art and About called At a Glance.
Thank you so much. Tamed Emotions. I came up with the theme Tamed Emotions just because of the kind of environment that we are in today. There are so many things that are going on in our lives that we need to tame down certain things that have gone wild. So taming emotions is taming certain things that have gone wild to bring them to order. So I tame down emotions by portraying everything in the colors and the kind of artworks that you see.
Okay.
Yeah. This goes to how I start painting, my painting process.
Okay.
Let me first explain emotions. Emotions is something that is a feeling that is short-lived, and it is always brought about by a known cause. Then a feeling that comes after the emotions, and this is always more lasting than an emotion. But then after getting that feeling, you get the mood. That is very lasting, and mostly you don't always get the known source, for the mood. So it's long lasting, that always you move around with it every other day. So what I do when I start working, I wake up knowing nothing, doing no anything, but in my head I know I have to do work. So depending on the kind of mood I'm in right there, that's when I start working. And I capture my emotions at the time, and I paint me as me. So this is an introspective exhibition that I made.
Okay.
Yeah. This work is 6 years since I started doing this kind of work. That previously I was doing something different. I was doing art I call semi-abstract and impressionistic art.
Okay.
That's the kind of art I was doing before, till I came up with this new venture of mine. This depends on where you want to go. Every other day as an artist you grow. So how do you grow? Because every day someone expects you to have something new to show. You can't keep on showing old things. So as an artist with a mind that's always roaming around, you have to come up with something that really distincts you from the rest. On my research, I realized that there's so much that we need to do with color and line, especially in our interiors, and two, in really color. Like color, you see color and speak. Color speaks. Just the way you look at these artworks, they speak to you, and even the lines are used to break the monotony of the color. That's the use of the line in these paintings. Yes, when we do art, we don't usually do art for purposes of being perfect or for beauty. No.
That is an accident.
These are things that come within. It's just you portray what is within you that you give out to your audience. So in this, it has done a lot as an artist in taming what I go through every day. Yeah. So just like, for example, if I have anything that disturbs my mind at the moment, what I have to do is go and finish it onto my canvas. Nothing more, nothing less. So that's how I tame my emotions down. Okay. I believe people should discover their potentials and where they should put their energies. Whenever you get something that maybe disrupts your life in a way, trying to look up and say, what should I do next? Where can I go? Some people go out for movies, some go elsewhere. So there's so many, some go for sports. So, but for an artist, personally, that's how I calm myself down. This painting, the black and white, it was as a result of some emotion that I went through at some point in time, where actually it was anxiety.
Okay.
I was in some place so dark, I had to move like 4 kilometers to where I had to maybe to move from to go to another destination.
Okay.
So I moved by foot for 4 kilometers in the night, seeing small lights, thrown lights, in the distance. So that inspired me. I was full of fear, in the night, walking. So it brought a lot of things in my mind, especially anxiety and fear.
You don't know.
I was moving, but I don't know what I was going to find on my way. I was wondering how I will manage to reach those lights that are in the distance, because that's why I was supposed now to pick the next transport, picking from there to the next destination. So that's why I say not only paint something beautiful, but you always want to share your life experiences with your audience, to understand you better and better. Yeah, you're very right. Just like even in my working process, still as I go back to my working process, you find that I don't sketch. I don't sketch. I wake up with nothing in my head, but just a canvas in front of me. So that's how I begin the day. This exhibition, it's almost full of anxiety, because for sure, just like I paint, I don't know where I'm heading to, but I just find myself there, that I'm done. So I'm always anxious. What next? What can I do this time? Can I be blue? How will I feel blue? Am I warm enough to be, to do something? So this is what comes always in my mind as I'm working. As an artist, we are different. For me, I do, when you look at a painting, there's what you call a feel. You always feel a painting. I always feel a painting with collage. That's when I feel, it always invites me even to touch. When the painting has collage, I involve
a lot of
other found objects and material. So for me as an artist, it is personal. For me, I always want to feel the painting which is textured. I always feel at peace when I see something that is textured. So this is something I've been having all through, and majorly I've always used African fabric just to bring out my identity. Just like I told you, I just wake up and I feel like blue.
Okay.
That's the mood I'm in today.
So blue is what you're going in?
Yes. So for this particular painting, first and foremost, these are birds. That's a representation of my own birds, but an expression gotten from a bird called a robin. It's red-chested. But that's my artistic interpretation. Of the bird, And these birds, to me, they represent certain things that in relation to humans. For example, if you look at this, they're into a discussion.
Like a meeting.
They are meeting, having something. Especially now, in this kind of environment, there's that kind of blue that gives you that calmness, that love, There's something that is discussed with love, and in such an environment, a world environment. This is not blue this time, but now this blue speaks love to me. That's why I said, for me, I wake up, I say, this time I'm waking up gray. That's the mood I'm in that time. The reason that's why we do art, I just told you, prior, but sometimes it's not about making something beautiful or perfection or anything, but it was just passing on a message. The kind of art I'm doing, I'm passing on my message to my audience. That's why even I say, Tamed Emotions down. So even when there are no images, when you look at these artworks, can you really find something to appreciate in them? Yeah. Because at the moment, what I know, color speaks. Can color speak to you? Okay. So you have a relationship with the color in the painting, just to like turn yourself down. You know, color brings everything down in most cases. When you're low, look at color. You'll be there.
It will bring you back up.
It will bring you back to life. So for me, I've achieved this. Actually, even the exhibition I achieved because the people who attended the exhibition, this was very colorful exhibition that people really liked to enjoy, and they had never seen such kind of work, especially here in Uganda. So that's why I wanted to create something that seems a little bit different, not imagery, but use of color and lines. My intention is to talk to my audience. As an artist, I create. Then sometimes, you know, art is funny. How? My intent may cease to be your, you know, like the viewer, you may see something different, yet I intended something different. So in most cases, I always leave my viewers to interpret the way they want. I want the work to communicate to them the way they feel like.
Okay.
You know, actually for me, I don't usually even want to title my work, but I just want my work to speak to you differently, not without even being corrupted with my title. Just enjoy the work, look through it, day in, day out. That's when I feel I'm connected to my audience.
Okay.
I made this exhibition to celebrate my 20th year in the art industry. So this was my 20th professional practice in the industry of art. As you work, you must have an audience. You should have a target audience whom you're working for.
Who you're talking to.
Whom you're talking to. It can be general, it can be specified, whatever you feel like. So for me, actually one of the reasons that's why I did this emotional somewhere, somehow is about religions. Because there are some religions that don't believe in art, in imagery art. For example, brothers, the Muslims, they don't believe in art as imagery. So I was also taking care of them just to use color, because color doesn't affect anybody. So I see, as I was working, as I work also, my target audience of these works, one, the hospitals, mental health hospitals. Two, interior luxurious homes. Color speaks more than even anything. So this is why I see my work. Now in interior design, you blend the environment with the color.